We're up here in Barry's Bay this weekend. Got Mark here beside me. Say hi, Mark.
Hi, Mark.
And we're going to give you a little walk around here of his CanAm Commander XTP. Mark's got a lot of accessories on it. Got a lot of money invested in it. And so he's going to give us a little info on it and what all he's done. And yeah, so here's a look at it. Give you a little tour around it here. Got her all shined up. We're right here on the shores of Carson Lake. My buddy's place here. Looks pretty good, Mark, even though it's a Can-Am.
Well, you were a Can-Am, I can't even pronounce it. You had one too.
I had a little brain lapse there for a year.
Yeah.
You all remember that, right?
Yeah, the XXC. Yeah. Remember that video that he says he was dissing the RMAX. So.
Okay, Mark.
All right. Where do you want to start?
Start wherever you want.
Well, let's start on the outside. I guess we'll start at the back. I've done the complete shock therapy system, the IQS. Which is the quick switch system, which is electronically controlled from inside. I have the billeted quick change collars and the reservoir caps. On that, I've added the skid plate protection. I basically turned this into an XMR XTP.
And you do have the snorkels as well?
Yeah, I've added the snorkels and the flares. You see on the back side here, I've got the connections at the shock. It's for the Jack Daddy quick jack system, but that's also their new tie down system that ties into that.
There's his Jack Daddy jack right there.
Yeah. So in the back, I've done the full link system. I decided to turn the tank this way. They have the cutouts to mount the systems in, but I decided to put the tank there. It gives me more room to store some stuff that way. I've also got
the bed extender.
The bed extender, which I've never used. I've used it once, but that was it. Again, that's handy.
Yeah.
It is the largest cargo bay in the industry. As you know, the Commander has side storage on the edges for the belt tools. I added the...
Which I'll just make a note here, the RMAX doesn't need the spare belt, right?
No, because it's good for 10 years.
Yeah.
It doesn't go that fast.
See, we're still bashing each other
Yeah,
here.
we're still bashing each other. Had to do that. I've added the rear high intensity light, plus I've also wired in side shooter lights. They're from...
Now, is that a brake light or what is that?
Yeah, that's a running brake light. It'll go red. It'll run red with the tail lights and it'll work with the brake light.
Okay.
It's all integrated. That's a Can-Am accessory as well. So if we're staying back here, I've changed out the valve covers to the Mr. RPM aluminum valve covers.
Okay, yeah.
And on the other side, I've changed out the remote fuel filter.
Oh, the spin-on oil filter?
Spin-on oil filter.
I don't know if we can see it or not.
You can see it. It's in the front up there.
There it is. I'll just try to get down in here.
Edit down there.
You can see it there?
Yeah.
Hopefully it turns out in the video.
Yeah.
It's a kit you get and it just fastens right on to where the stock filter would be.
Yeah.
And then it's a spin-on filter.
Yeah. I extended the exhaust pipe out to get it clear of the shocks, and I put header wrap on it.
Just cut down on the heat?
Cut down on the heat on the shock as well. Right. So, yeah. But like I said, those shocks have all of the internal work from shock therapy, and it made a big difference.
They're all revalved and
everything.
Yeah.
So
you got these fancy things on here?
Yeah, I found them on eBay. Just because with the snorkel kit, this is a block off plate, and so it kind of looked bare, so I saw that and I thought I'd add to it.
Right on.
Yeah. So again, around the front, if you want to stay on the outside, Again, shock therapy up front through there, and then there's where the Jack Daddy goes. You can, you know, it's Todd was pretty helpful in getting the stuff for this bike, and it works really well.
Right on. You got the billet piece for the bottom of the reservoirs there as well.
Yep, that's a 2-inch reservoir, and I also have rock lights up through here.
Oh yeah, yeah. Rock lights there.
Not quite as fancy as yours, but
yeah, the ones I had on my XC. Yeah.
So I've added synthetic winch line. I changed the fair lead, and I've gone with a heavier Warren winch. This is the backup camera, or the camera for the Garmin tread system, and this is the secondary camera that goes on my rear view mirror. They have two, you can put 2 inputs in on.
Right on.
Yeah.
Got another light bar here.
And another light bar there.
And another light bar up there.
Yeah.
So you got no shortage of light for nighttime riding.
Yeah, and I haven't done a lot of it. I don't do enough of it. But again, skid plates underneath.
Got the CanAm factory, or not the factory, but their factory, but the ones you get from CanAm, the skid plates. I had them on my XC as well. They work great.
Yep.
Didn't have no problems or nothing.
Yeah, they save your suspension for sure.
Oh yeah, yeah.
So,
and you got factory CanAm mirrors.
Yep. Yeah.
And then the fold-away ones.
Yep, fold away.
Yeah.
So again, going inside, I have the short windshield, but I also have a full windshield. This I've got on a quick disconnect on a weather pack that I can take out and put the windshield in the winter.
Oh, your light bar, you mean?
The light bar comes out.
Yeah.
Right. So.
Yeah. So what all goodies you got inside here?
Inside, that's just where the fun begins. I went with the CanAm door bags and center bags.
Yeah, right there.
Yeah, they're very handy
for
what they do.
Got one there.
Yeah.
And I had them on the XC as well, and yeah, they did work really, really well.
Yeah. I've added the Simpson S3 seat belts, and you know, to make it a little easier to work with. I have added the extra battery, the bigger battery. You can't put 2 batteries in on this one, but you can only put 1. So you can get the bigger one. So I have the roof-mounted electrical, which I added dome lights out of there for Amazon.
Yeah, there you can
See the voltage, and then all the different switches, all the different switches. Yeah. And that can go green or white.
Okay. Yeah. And what about your shifter plate here? I had one other guy there that rode with us there. He was asking about that.
Yeah, this is from EMP. It's a no-think shifter plate. So again, you got reverse and high. If you want reverse or low and reverse, it's the same thing. So you don't have to hunt and peck for it. Right. So that's the good thing about that.
Yeah. What's this up here?
This is a belt temp gauge. This is a Razorback 3.1 or 3.2 belt temp gauge that I installed earlier on. That was one of my first additions.
All right.
I also have DynoJet. I have a stage 1 DynoJet tune. I also have an Evo code shooter, which I'm doing a demo on. I'm doing both on. So I had some problems with I did an MBRP exhaust, and I noticed I had some power. You know, I wasn't getting the same RPM as I was before. So I'm going back to stock. I'm going to do some pulls to see. I have a draggy that'll give me the right data, and we'll see what we can do. And MBRP said they'll work with me on a tune to how to make it work to get the RPM back. Because I got this Evo, the DynoJet tune, I could get 128 kilometers an hour at 8,300 RPM. So it livened it right up. So
because the exhaust, it was built for the XC.
XC, but come to find out, it was the same. It's the same muffler, they're just doing a different bracket, which they just released. I believe one of the guys have got one.
But the tune on this motor might be a little different than the XC, is it?
It looks like it. Sounds like it is. Yeah. A little bit. So I installed earlier a Corbin turn signal kit. Chris Corbin was really good. He didn't. This is from WM Electronics. Chris doesn't offer this kit, but it is. He did give me the wiring to make it work, and it works great. So if you do that, put a turn signal on, you can see it switching.
Oh yeah, yeah.
And it does all that. So
And then turn it on there. We'll just show it at the back here. Okay.
yeah, you can get the front because the front has the.
Oh yes, it's in the accent lights there.
Yeah, it's it comes with, you change the accent lights, and
you replace this piece.
That's
just
right.
Take the stock one out, and you put the Corbin one in.
Right.
Yeah, it's a nice setup.
Yeah, it does well, and you got 4-way flashers as well.
Yeah. And Mark likes his 4-ways, and when he's on rides, and whenever we stop, he throws the 4-ways on so people know.
It's always good to people behind you to know what you're doing.
Yeah.
So that.
And you got the tablet mount in there too.
Yeah, I did the tablet mount. I also have a Garmin tread that links into my Sena.
That's that there.
Yep, that's that one right there. So okay. It has comms for your helmet. Ties in.
All right.
And that we have a fire extinguisher bracket and holder.
Yeah. Fire extinguisher.
Yeah. That's a must.
Yeah. We all carry those now.
Yeah.
Just can't be too safe.
Yeah, you can't be. But overall, I've got though I can show you the switch to change the shocks inside is by the ignition key.
Which one's that now?
The IQS, the one in the center by the ignition key.
Oh, down here.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Right there.
Yeah.
That's the one that changes the suspension.
Yeah, from soft, medium, and hard.
Soft, medium, and hard.
Yeah. Yeah. So I think altogether I've got about 89 different things I put on this machine. It's been an obsession, more so than just something to keep me busy. But no, it's a great working machine. I've yet to come across.
There's no stopping to putting accessories on a machine.
No, just money.
You've told me a few times that that's it, no, nothing more, and then next thing you know, you put something else on it.
Yeah, I believe the muffler was the last one that kind of went over the edge.
Because when we went to West Virginia, you said that's it, no more.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
See, you just ate your words.
Yeah, well, yeah, no, you're right. I've got nothing to say. I've got nothing on that. So, no, it's a great machine. I've got good support from the local CanAm dealer, Cartronics. They've helped me out, and yeah, it's been good. But I've done all my own installs and everything else. It's better to understand.
And what's with this rear view mirror? That's a different mirror too, isn't it?
Right. If my power's still on. Oh, no, it's not. Hang on. There you go.
Okay.
So that's the Can-Am mirror.
I don't know if you'll be able to see it, but I guess you can see it there in the video.
And if you click it one more time, does that show the front? Does that show the water?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. You can put his reverse camera or his front view cameras on the mirror.
Right.
So you can see. It's a good idea.
Yeah. No, it works good. So, and if you're thinking about an XMR, if you can get one of these, you can convert this cheaper than you can to take an XMR to put it to an XTP with the performance shocks and that.
Yeah, because the XMR model of this comes with just the basic shocks, doesn't it?
Right. Yeah. To go into that, if you can see that, Don, that Excel yellow, I put a boot on it.
Yeah.
That's where that's the belt temperature gauge sensor.
Yeah, right there.
Yeah. I just put. Okay. Yeah, and then you got the rear rock lights up top. But yeah,
the rock lights right here. Yeah. And these are the switches there for the IQS system for the shocks. You can switch it in the cab.
Yeah. I left the stock tires. The stock tires have been great.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, it works good.
Yeah, no, you ride with us all the time, and we go through quite a bit of stuff, and I mean, not as much stuff as some people do, but we've never had an issue with them.
Yeah, well, I'm not going to do the things that you say, oh yeah, go through there, it's easy. 6 feet deep later. 3 winch lines.
It's all for the viewers, right, people? You know, that's what you want to see, and yeah. I try to convince these guys to do it for me, but
yeah,
you know, I have the odd team player that helped me out, eh?
Lead by example.
I got a video, that's why I don't go in it.
Yeah, and you also notice why Don always looks clean, because he's at the head of the line and the rest of us are all dirty and dusty at the back.
That's because I have the map and they don't know where they're going. I'm the leader.
He won't let us try.
I've let people try, right,
yeah.
Ray?
Oh yeah, Ray.
Right, Ray?
Let me go on record. Ray, no. So.
Just make a left and then another left, and that'll put us back to the trucks.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Right. Trail 91. So, yeah. So I think that's about it.
All right, well, I want to thank you, Mark, for giving us a little walk around here of your
thanks, Don.
Commander. And
Yep. Yeah, it's been a real adventure this last year. So yeah, it's good. It's good if you're ever thinking about doing it, and if you got the resources, pull the trigger and do it, because it's well worth the time, and it's good therapy too.
yeah.
Yeah.
And I want to thank Mark again, because if you can see it here, Mark designed my logo there for me. So I want to thank him for that.
A lot of hard work there.
Yeah, yeah, that's right. A lot of hard work.
You won't say
Yeah.
when I did it.
Yeah.
So yeah.
So okay, folks. Hope you liked the video, and
Yep.
yeah, we're up here at beautiful Barry's Bay this weekend. See the lake there. We're going for a ride tomorrow and Sunday, and yeah, so we'll see what kind of adventures we get into. So we'll catch you on the next one. Thanks for watching. Say bye, Mark.
Bye bye.